Hi everyone, how are you? I hope you are all good and doing well in your studies. Today you are going to learn another biochemical test, that is DNA's test. In this lecture you will learn purpose, principle, two kind of DNA's agar that can be used, one with indicator and the other without indicator. Composition of DNA's agar, two types of inoculation, one is spot inoculation and the other is band or line streak inoculation. Procedure and results with indicator, without indicator. The purpose of DNA's test. DNA's agar is a differential medium that is used to test the ability of an organism to produce DNAs. So why bacteria have DNA's enzyme and why it degrade external DNA? So as you know, DNA is a large polymer of nucleotides. That's why it's too large to enter the cell membrane. In order to utilize external DNA, bacteria cell secrete DNAs that hydrolyze DNA into nucleotides. The nucleotides can then move across the cell membrane via transport proteins to be utilized. So bacteria utilize external DNA as a source of energy or carbon for their growth. There are two kinds of DNA's agar that can be used, one with indicator and the other without indicator. The first medium which we are talking about has no indicator, but it does require HCl reagent to be added after growth has occurred on the plate. So as for example, this is a DNA's agar and all over the plate it has DNA. And the bacteria that grown on it have DNA's enzyme. If the bacteria that grown on this plate have DNA's enzyme, it degrade the DNA on the plate. It degrade the DNA into small fragments, phosphate and nucleotides, and utilize this DNA as a source of energy or carbon. So as bacteria utilize this DNA, so what you will see a clear zone around the growth area. If you see a clear zone, it means that the bacterium that is grown have DNA's enzyme and it degrade the DNA and utilize this DNA as a source of carbon and energy. So that's why you see a clear zone around the growth area. You don't see a clear zone in this area, only around the growth area. Okay. And if the bacteria don't have DNA's enzyme, it don't degrade or hydrolyze the DNA. And you don't see any clear zone on the plate. So it means that the bacteria is DNA's negative. So the second medium is pale green in color. So why this media is pale green in color? This is because of indicator, that is methyl green. The DNA that is present in DNA's agar complex with methyl green, that is indicator. So as you know, DNA is negatively charged and methyl green is positively charged. So it make a DNA methyl green complex. That's why you see a medium pale green in color. The agar also contains some nutrients for the bacteria to grow. So if the organism that grows in the medium produces DNase enzyme. It breaks down the DNA into small fragments. So the principle of both is almost same. If this bacteria have DNase enzyme and all over the plate in this agar, the DNA plus methyl green complex is present. So if the bacteria have DNase enzyme, it degrades the DNA into phosphate and nucleotide and utilize it as a source of energy and carbon. So when the DNA is broken down, it no longer binds with methyl green and the green color fades and the colony is surrounded by a colorless zone around the growth area. So in both, you see a clear zone around the growth area. The composition of DNA is medium. And thus DNA is added, methyl green is added, that is our indicator. Pancreatic digest, yeast extract. Both provides carbon, nitrogen, vitamins and salts. NaCl maintain osmotic equilibrium and agar provides solidity to the mixture. These both ingredients are same as other medium. The only different ingredients are DNA and methyl green. There are two types of inoculation that can be done. One is spot inoculation and the other is band inoculation. As from the name, spot inoculation, so you just have to spot the inoculum on the DNase agar. As for example, this is a DNase agar. What you do, just touch the colony of the organism, touch the colony, if this is our organism, touch the colony of the organism under test with a loop or streak and inoculate it on the small area of the DNase agar and incubate the plate at 37 degrees centigrade for 24 hours. So as the name shows, you just have to spot the inoculum. And the other is band or streak inoculation. So in this, as for example, this is a DNase agar. Use a heavy inoculum and draw a line 3 to 4 cm long from the rim to the center of the DNase test agar plate and incubate the plate at 37 degrees centigrade for 24 hours. As the name shows, band and line streak. So what you have to do, you have to draw a line 3 to 4 cm long. So you can use any of this method for inoculation. The procedure when using DNase agar without indicator. So as I told you, in this you have to add HCl. HCl is a hydrochloric acid. After 24-hour incubation, bacteria is grown on it, and what you have to do, you have to flood the plate with HCl and leave the plate, flood the plate as it is, flood the plate with HCl and leave the plate to stand for a few minutes to allow the reagent to absorb into the plate, and then decant the excess HCl and examine the plate within 5 minutes against a dark background to see a clear zone. If you see a clear zone, it means that the result is positive. And if you see no clear zone, it means that the result is negative. When using DNase agar with indicator, you don't have to add HCl. After incubation, you just have to read the results. The results when using DNase agar without indicator. If you see a clear zone around the growth area, it means that the result is positive. And if you see no clear zone in the medium, it means that the result is negative. So this is the agar test plate after incubation. So here you see a clear zone around the growth area, and here you see no clear zone around the growth area. So it means that this bacterium have DNase enzyme and it degrade the DNA into a phosphate and nucleotide and utilize it as a source of energy and carbon. And this bacteria don't have DNase enzyme and it don't hydrolyze the DNA that is present in this agar. So this inoculation is done by band or line streak inoculation. The results if using a methyl green agar. If you see a medium colorless around the test organism, it means that the result is positive, and if the medium remains green, it means that the result is negative. So here you see a clear zone around the growth area. It means that the result is positive. And here you see no clear zone and the medium remains green. So this test is also used to differentiate Staphylococcus aureus from its other species as coagulase test. As you know, coagulase test is also used for differentiate Staphylococcus aureus from its other Staphylococcus species. So you can use any of these tests to differentiate Staphylococcus aureus from its other Staphylococcus species. So if you want these slides, you can get a link in the description box. Thanks for watching. Drop a link. Thanks for watching. Drop a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe my channel for more lectures. Thank you.